Hey, it's Eric from VFX Tools. I want to show you a different part of Spark Flint that isn't Flint at all, and it's just sort of shoehorned into this website. It's called Easy Comfy. I am really bad with Comfy UI. I don't really get the nodes and stuff. Everything I try is wrong. So here's an easier way to use it that I made, where let's say you want to use this new LTX thing called Obscura Remover. And this thing, when you do the drop downs, it'll tell you what it does and what you need to get it to work. So for this one, we're going to take an input video. I've got this one right here, and what we're going to do is try to remove this tree from the foreground, because that's the point of this model, is getting rid of stuff from the foreground, and see what happens. These people pass behind the tree. So here we go. We're going in here. We're doing the input video is this. Remove the tree from the foreground. I'm not really good at this prompting stuff, but I think maybe keep the people and the buildings behind it. I don't know. This Obscura strength thing says to keep it at 2.3. Lower if the kept subject distorts, so we could try it again if it gets screwed up. This is a 30 frames per second clip, so we got that here. I thought that it said to do this at 768. Let's just keep it at these settings, and I only actually want to do 80 frames because the rest of that video is not people behind a tree. I'm going to name it, see if this naming thing works, and we're choosing this RTX Pro 6000 to process this, and we're going to use the instant, and we'll see how long it takes. So here I'm submitting it, and it's telling you that it's starting to go. Then it'll give us a link to go to the job, and you can see that it's pulling up a computer to work on this. So I'm just going to pause this. Let's see how long this takes. It's 12:44. All right, it is 12:52, so it's been little less than 10 minutes, and I'm seeing it's just finishing up. But output files haven't been made yet. It says uploading to ShareSync, which is Spark Cloud's sort of answer to Dropbox. That's like TPN and really good. Let's refresh here. Anything? Hey, look at that. Okay, so what did this do? It didn't just take out the tree, it took out the dude. This didn't work. Let me run it again and just simplify the prompt. Hold on. Okay, I'm changing the prompt to be simpler, and I'm doing two different ones, a 2.3 and a 1.3. Let's see what happens. Hello, I'm back. Let's see. Okay, so this thing ran for 6 minutes. I changed the prompt, remove only the tree from the foreground, but I changed the strength to 1.3, so it didn't delete all this stuff. So let's press play, and there's no tree, and the guy and the lady are still there. That is insane. That is insane. What? I mean, okay. Okay, so the other cool thing is if we go to the dashboard, you can see that one cost 49 cents. And what I like about this is it doesn't take up your desktop computer GPU running like an airplane, heating up the house. It costs 49 cents. And the other couple that I ran, 65 and 48 and 49. So it costs a little bit of money to fail, which is okay now that I kind of know how to use it. I had another one of these going with that same problem, but I set it to 2.3, and it did that same crazy thing. Whoa, that's loud. Where the guy disappeared, and all this stuff in the background disappeared. Anyways, that's crazy that worked. And so that's one of the things we have up on Easy Comfy. So you've got that. You've got one of these like text to video ones where you just say stuff that you want and it makes it up. There's a face swap. I got to try that one. Let's try it. I'll be right back. All right, so this is going to look crazy because I'm going to put my head on my wife's body because that's footage I have. Here's this thing, and I think if we set it to 2 seconds, this is cool. If we hover over this, it tells you what you can do these settings at. I find with Comfy UI, there's too many settings. I don't know what any of these words mean. I just don't understand like anything about it. So this one said to leave it at 1. That's like the normal thing to do. And then this one was set to 8, but it said try 12 to 16. I'm going to set it to 14. And I'm going to submit it, and we'll be back. Oh my God, this is horrific. It's terrible. Okay, this didn't work. That is so funny. What am I looking at? At least it only cost 49 cents and took 7 minutes. God, that's funny. Hold on one sec. This is